Since I started Smoky Bites, I've been getting requests on Julie. Can you give us a guide on how you were able to start Smoky Bites, your agro processing business that you just started? And that is what brought this video. And the topic I want to discuss today is 7 low capital agriculture business ideas. These are agriculture business ideas that requires low capital for it to start. So if you want to go into agriculture business and your pocket is telling you that, Baba, calm down, Mama, calm down. Don't worry, that's the essence of this video. 7 low capital, they don't require huge capital. And I'm going to use Smoky Bites to start. The first one is to go into value addition. Yes, the first one is to go into value addition. This is going to be a very short video. Now, when I say value addition, when I started Smoky Bites, you guys followed the story. For those that have not followed the story, is on the channel. Go and check it out. I am not into catfish farming, neither am I into poultry farming, but I started with what I had. So aside the smoking clean, I keep saying aside the smoking clean because there are other alternatives that you can use to smoke except that smoking clean. So yes, aside that smoking clean, it took me just 30,000 naira to start. 30,000 naira. I'm talking about from the nylon to the branding to the catfish itself. It took me less than 30,000 naira to start. So yes, let me break it down for you how I started. I got that pouch. That pouch is very expensive. So I bought the pouch, 50 pieces for 9,200 naira, which is expensive in my location. I think in Lagos is cheaper. I got it 9,200 naira. Each of the sticker with printing and everything, I paid 70 naira. So times 100, that is 7,000 naira. 7,000 naira plus 9,200 naira. I've done nylon and I've done branding. Now I went to the market and I got catfish worth 10,000 naira. There are different sizes. So I went from the sizes of the 118. This 10,000 or 18,000, I bought 10 of that. Then I went and I got spices and every other thing that I used, and I got charcoal 200 naira. That was how I started the Smoky Bites catfish that production. I said except the smoking clean because the smoking clean cost me close to 300,000 naira to buy. So we are removing it. We are just saying because you can, the alternative, you can set firewood, put net on top and smoke. Just because I wanted to have it as an investment or as an asset, that was why I bought it. So I started it with less than 30,000 naira. Now, when it comes to starting agriculture business with low capital, what you need to have is the right mindset and how to sell. Now, when I was starting, I did not really know the way the market works. Forget I've been a farmer, I'm entering a new niche. But I did my research and I knew that this thing was going to sell in my location. When I wanted to start selling, I went to my friends, all the friends I have made in my area. I went to their store and advertised it. And through one of them, I was able to penetrate one of the big supermarkets in my area. And maybe I could penetrate that big supermarket. I was able to get into other supermarkets, and that was how Smoky Bites officially kickstart. And I'm going to talk about it one of these days, but the easiest way to start your agriculture business with little money is by adding value. Now that's a Smoky Bites story. Another way you can add value, let's take spices for example. I have a video on this channel where I talked about how you can start spices with less than 5,000 naira. Then I think I'm going to redo that video. Maybe now it's up to 20,000 naira. We're doing it in the practical way for you to see. These are ideas that require little money. I think the problem people have is how do I sell? How do I market? Where do I sell this? I think that's the problem because we're looking at starting, there are ideas that you can start, e.g., adding value to already made product. So the next one is adding value to herbs and spices. You've seen packaged curry. You people know curry masala. You know lasso fish, lasso chicken. These people brought different ingredients and they added different herbs and spice and they added value to it and they packaged it. So you can also do. You can also decide to do maybe shawarma sauce or shawarma and cream. You know, instead of them to mix different ketchup, mix mayonnaise, you can just mix it and that is your brand. I think a brand just launched and that is what they are doing for shawarma. So yes, these are ways that you can, things that you can start. These agricultural business ideas that require low capital that you can start. So if you are considering going to maybe production, I'm going to say don't go into production if you have low capital because production eats your money. Yes, e.g., you want to go into catfish farming, you will buy food though. I know that fish food is not cheap, and that food you need to buy consistently for a certain period of time before you can get your return. So just start with things that are easy, and the best way to go into it is through value addition. Add value to things that already exist. If you want to go into poultry farming, go and buy chicken. There's someone that reached out to me recently. She said she likes rabbit and she wants to go into rabbit farming, and they sent rabbits for her from all the way from Malaysia. The person that did the cage did not do it very well. She sha came and was asking me, we met actually, and was asking me, Julie, what do I do? How do I go about it? And I explained to her that rabbit is the easiest to rear. And she said, no. I said, I see. Person you're talking to at a point, I was rabbit mama. People knew me as rabbit mama. So there's nothing about rabbit you want to say that I don't know. I said, but the 300,000 you've gone to use to buy because you want to start raising kitten, because she said she wants to do smoked rabbit. I said, there's no need for that. Why don't you already mingle with rabbit farmers and buy and slaughter and sell? Or they can even process it for you. And I connected her to someone, and she started this business with less than 50,000 naira. This is someone that have wasted 300,000 naira setting up a rabbit farm. So I don't encourage production if you have low budget. What I encourage you is look for that aspect you want to go into, someone that is doing it, buy it. And I know someone that the way she started a big brand that is very popular. If I call the brand name, people know the brand name. Is she wasn't rearing. She will go and buy it, do it, and sell. So you don't really need to rear, to farm before you start your agriculture business, because when it comes to farming, production is very expensive, whether we like it or not. The next idea that you can go into will be reselling of agro produce. Yes, trading of agro commodities is still the same with value addition. Julie has a farm, she has rabbits on the farm, she has catfish. But Julie does not really know how to market the product. She doesn't even really know how to sell. Julie does not know the right market to buy. But you know. So all you need to do is collaborate with me, buy. You don't even need to tell me. Buy and go and sell. Buy and go and sell. When I was starting Smoky Bites, the fish farmer that I was buying the fish from didn't know that I was smoking and I was reselling. His own was that he did not have where to sell, and Julie is there to buy many quantity, and he was selling for me at a profitable price for me, and I was also making my own profits from it. So that's another way, trading of agro commodities, reselling. I think there's one that they call meat sharing. People are doing it. They go to their abattoir, reach out to people. Do you want to buy? Do you want to buy? Do you want to buy? They will gather people and they will make their money. See, the problem is not in the ideas. We have a lot of ideas. The problem is we overlook these ideas and look at it. Can I do it? The work there is in the marketing. Once you're able to do your marketing, you are good to go. Let me end this video by saying another idea that you can start with low capital will be feed meal production. Feed meal. You can sell agro inputs, farm inputs, sell farm inputs, pesticide, fertilizer. If it's 1 carton, your money can reach, start selling it. If it's 2 carton, start selling it. If it's fertilizer, start selling it. So these are ways that you can start agricultural business on low capital. These are ideas that you can start with on low capital. You don't really need millions to start an agricultural business. All you need to do is to start small and just start smart. That is it. Start small and smart. Know what you are doing and you are good to go. Before you know, you start counting your millions. Which one will you be trying? I would like to know in the comment section. Also, if you got value as usual, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Don't forget to leave a comment for me in the comment section.